Yes. Bismillah.
First question is regarding the part that you talked about in 40 hadiths about how actions they will stay because they're facing God or helping or anything that helps us face God, or actions that are facing God would remain while everything else will perish.
Yeah.
Then you said that bad actions also remain. Also, sins, for example, maybe a more direct question would be that sins are spoken about as a reality and on the day of judgment, as if they're an entity that exists. And so, what happens in the process of perishing? Everything perishes. What happens to our sins? Do they exist as realities in themselves, or are they a lack of something else? How do negative things survive and remain?
You know, anything that is totally physical, material, would perish. What, for example, animals do may perish. Animals are not going to be rewarded or punished. Although we have إِذَا الْوُحُوشُ حُشِرَتْ, but the mainstream view is that it's not that they are resurrected for the sake of being rewarded and punished and then being sent to hell or heaven. No, they can be resurrected, for example, to be witnesses with respect to what we have done to them. So, animals' actions would not be surviving, would not have malakuti side, in the sense that it can improve them or degrade them. Yes, everything has a face there in malakut, but I'm saying in the sense that their actions would have positive or negative impact. No, they have a fixed position. Our actions also, if they are just at the level of an animal or a plant, we are not going to be rewarded or punished for them. But if in addition to the physics of action, there is something spiritual, in a good way or bad way, something really human, good human or bad human, but something from a human perspective, not animal perspective or plant perspective, then that gives another status, another position, another dimension to our action. And then they remain. من يعمل مثقال ذرة خيرا يره ومن يعمل مثقال ذرة شرا يره. So it means they remain. خير and shar remain. But your actions which have no khair or shar dimension, like something you do as a plant or as an animal, for example, circulation of blood, I don't know, growth of your hair, these are things that happen. These are not something for which you would be rewarded or punished, unless secondary considerations come. So, bad actions also remain. Good actions also remain, because with our intention, we raise them to a higher level. They go beyond the world of physics and chemistry. They go to the world of the spirits. Then, bad actions, if they are forgiven, then they would stop being bad. Either they will be wiped off, or they will be transformed into good actions. As we have explained, there are 4 levels of maghfirah. Sometimes is just forgiven, sometimes is, Tipax sometimes is wiped up off, and sometimes it is transformed to good deeds. If they remain as bad actions, means they are not forgiven, then they would be always with us as a bad mark on us, as a liability. They can stop you, they can slow you down, they can maybe not let you to go to a higher level in heaven, even if you go to heaven. So there are different impacts that they may have. But if they are forgiven, of course, that's different. Are they realities and they have existential characteristics? Yes, they are real and they have existential characteristics. Are they lack of only good actions? I don't think no. I don't think so. Because there's a difference between me failing doing good action and doing bad action. If I lack the light of salat, this is something. If I have done a sin, it is something else. It's more than lacking the light of good actions. They are existential, but in a negative sense. I hope I have answered the question.
Thank you so much, Sheikh.
You're welcome.
Just a little, although the answer is very comprehensive, and I'm sure that there's a need to go over it a few times. How do you understand when the Quran is saying كل شيء هالك إلا وجهه, and the idea that those that are facing God would remain, but bad action should be doing the opposite. It should be not facing God or forgetting God. So, what is the direction of a bad action, and how do we consolidate this? That it should be facing God, but a bad action is done because we have not faced God, we have turned away from God. What is the misunderstanding?
Yes. So, كل شيء هالك إلا وجهه. Everything in dunya would perish, except wajhahu. So, whatever you have done in dunya would perish. For example, someone has eaten a very delicious food from haram. This is going to perish. The pleasure, I don't know, whatever benefit it had, it's going to perish. But the impact that it had on your facing with God, it remains. Because Wajhullah remains, and anything that affected your relation with Wajhullah remains. It doesn't mean that only the positive relation with Wajhullah remains. Negative relation with Wajhullah is also remaining. In other words, the physics of your action would finish, but whether you have turned your face towards God or turned away from God would not finish. It remains. But if you didn't turn towards God and you didn't turn away from God, of course, it's not going to be brought into resurrection. Like things that we do, and we are not doing haram, we are not doing anything good or bad, we are just neutral. Okay, it can be like something which is forgiven and something which is not also rewarded. But this is different from wasting your time. Suppose it's something that you are not going to be questioned about. Something which is very trivial, very, very little, and nothing to be judged. These are not going to be present on the day of judgment. But anything which is a matter of turning your face towards God or turning away from God would not be perished.
صل على محمد. Thank you very much, Sheikh.
You're welcome.
Checking for any additional questions. Alhamdulillah, we're good with the questions for
Okay.
today. Inshallah, we are ready to follow